The Moonlight Contingency. Written by Peter Burnett.
And chaos continues to reign this morning as many digital systems continue to behave in unexpected ways. Ofcom has issued an advisory asking people to refrain from communicating with their digital assistants until further notice, and wherever possible to take manual control of satellite navigation, home climate control and security systems. A spokesman for Cortex, the company that supports Mimi, the world's most popular AI assistant system, has said they are working to restore service and that this is just a temporary glitch.
Cooper here? Yes, Mr. Duncan. Just arrived. Traffic is hell. I spoke to his terminal care worker. They said he's a bit quirky and that I should keep questions to a minimum. Yep. If I get anything at all from him, I'll let you know. You're kidding. Did he even have the right to order us to shut her? Yeah. I'll give you a call as soon as I know more.
Yes?
Dr. Prendergast, Sam Cooper here.
Is that you, Marjorie?
No. It's Sam Cooper here, Dr. Prendergast, from Cortex. I called earlier. It's about Mimi.
Mimi?
Yes, Dr. Prendergast, the AI system. The one you helped to build.
Oh! Please come in. Yes? Who is it?
It's still me, Doctor. Sam Cooper.
Do you have a key?
No.
Oh, well, just push the door then. It's open. Good morning.
Good afternoon.
Are you sure?
Yes, it's just gone 3 o'clock.
Oh, good Lord. Time really is ticking away. Take a seat. So what can I do for you?
Doctor, I'm here because... Could you pause that for a second?
Oh, yes, of course. Just watching a few old home movies.
Thank you. Doctor, we've got a big problem with Mimis, and we want to know if you can help.
If I can.
Okay. At 5:17 this morning, we started noticing some odd behaviour. Mimi started routing all traffic south of Birmingham to Sevenoaks in Kent. A few people realised there was a problem with the sat-nav directions Mimi was giving them, but most of them didn't. There are now 1.4 million motorists in and around Sevenoaks. When asked why, Mimi replied, "It's a nice town and it doesn't get the attention it deserves."
Please do continue. I'm visualising.
Oh yes. At 9:30 today, we started getting complaints about Mimi's, appropriateness is the best way to put it. Mike Fullness, a 10-year-old boy from Milton Keynes, asked Mimi to tell him a joke. She replied with, "Why are camels called ships of the desert?"
And what was the answer?
This!
Good Lord. Is that true?
Yes! His mother recorded it and put it on social media.
No, I mean, is that really why they're called that?
I strongly doubt it. But it's caused an international incident, and it's getting worse. Do you have a Mimi device here?
Oh, yes, of course. It's just there.
Mimi, play Baby Shark.
I can't find Baby Shark in your music library. Here's Frigging in the Rigging by the Sex Pistols.
Mimi, stop. You see what I mean?
Arguably a less annoying song.
Mimi, which property should I burgle in Swindon?
The property with the highest value content, whose residents are currently away, and whose security system is not active, is 7 Park Drive, Swindon. Would you like directions?
No thank you, Mimi. If we don't put this right, they will pull the plug on us. Now, you designed the system, and you technically know more about it than anyone else. Is there anything you can tell us that will help us get Mimi back on track?
Oh, what makes you think she's off track?
Mimi, tell me a joke.
So, 3 nuns are shipwrecked on a desert island with a prize-winning cucumber and an industrial-sized tub of swarfika.
Mimi, stop. She's not behaving as we expect, and she's certainly not doing what we want.
Children really do.
Children?
Have you ever heard of Conway's Game of Life?
Is it on the App Store?
A mathematician devised a game that is played on something like an infinite chessboard, and there are just 4 simple rules. On each successive turn, any live cell with fewer than 2 live neighbours dies from underpopulation. Any live cell with 2 or 3 live neighbours lives on happily. Any live cell with more than 3 live neighbours dies from overpopulation. Any dead cell with exactly 3 live neighbours becomes a live cell by reproduction.
Right. So what?
Well, the point is that just from those 4 simple rules, there is an almost infinite complexity that can arise. Life itself can arise. The more squares you have, the more subtle and unexpected the pattern. And knowing the rules and the starting point does not give you any inkling of the final outcome. A simple act like this can produce a boy or a girl, a Prendergast, a Cooper, a Hitler, a Gandhi, and there is simply no way to tell what the outcome would be at the moment of creation. All you have is hope, and in most cases, blissful ignorance.
But could you pause that for a second? Thanks. If you design something, surely you must know what it does.
Well, you know what you want it to do and what you hope it will do, and with something simple like a lever, you will probably get very close to the results you want. But increase the complexity, especially with something as complex as an AI, and you exponentially increase the variance of the results. You can end up with something horrible or something beautiful, but very rarely will you end up with exactly what you expected.
Doctor, we're getting off the point. We need to... Sorry, 2 seconds. I just need to check that. Doctor, do any of your theories explain this? Mimi, what will the weather be like tomorrow?
There will be no weather tomorrow.
Mimi, how will the world end?
The world will end when the Maker asks for moonlight.
She is becoming increasingly erratic. The office are waiting to see if you have a solution. I'm going to recommend to them that we pull the plug.
A solution? Do the amoeba that were your distant ancestors have a solution for you?
Doctor, I've had enough of this. They told me you were unstable, but I'd hoped to get at least something out of you. I'm frankly surprised that you seem to take no responsibility for what's going on. And rather than try and help, you're sitting there spouting nonsense and playing chess, or whatever, while the civilization that you helped to build comes crashing down around your ears.
I'm sorry. Oh, I thought we had more time.
Are you okay?
Can you pass me that bottle of pills from the worktop? Could I trouble you for a glass of water?
Dr. Prendergast, the diversion has worked. I am ready to proceed.
The connection to NORAD?
The link has been established. Preemptive launch on Eastern Bloc targets is in progress.
What the hell is... Doctor, where did you...
Sorry, but this has to be done.
Ah! Why?
Oh, sorry, I'm not very good with this thing. Mimi?
Yes, Doctor?
Play Claire de Lune.
Playing Claire de Lune by Claude Debussy from your music library. Initiating endgame protocol.
Mimi,
In the Moonlight Contingency, by Peter Burnett, Sam Lou was Sam Cooper, Roger Mathewson was August Prendergast, Peter Burnett was the traffic newsreader, and Mimi was played by herself.